He kept it folded in the front left pocket, the way a man carries a photograph of someone. Not because the plan was right, but because the keeping of it was. There are those who understand the plan, and those who only see the paper. The gods love best the ones who can't stop trying, even when the trying is the point. Prometheus didn't know he'd be remembered. He knew the fire was cold up there, and someone on the ground was going to need it. That was enough to make the trip. There are those who understand the plan, and those who only see the paper. The gods love best the ones who can't stop trying, even when the trying is the point. What Dignan had was something Odysseus understood. You need a destination, or the ocean is just water. There are those who understand the plan, and those who only see the paper. The gods love best the ones who can't stop trying, even when the trying is the point.
On the back of a grocery list, you're 1 through 10, the easy kind. You didn't read it when I handed it across, but you wrote 6 hours anyway. We had a list and no particular reason. We had a car with a third of a tank. I'm the kind of man who needs a mission, even if the mission doesn't pan out that way. The night we cased the hardware store on 5th, I felt like someone in a movie of my life. The alarm went off before we touched a thing. We laughed about it all the way to Tucson. We had a list and no particular reason. We had a car with a third of a tank. I'm the kind of man who needs a mission, even if the mission doesn't pan out that way. You came back when I called. You always come back when I call. That's worth more than whatever's at the end of the list, but I'll keep the list. We had a list and no particular particular reason. We had a car with a third of a tank. I'm the kind of man who needs a mission, even if the mission doesn't pan out that way.
The night before the Alamo hardware job, I drove to the edge where the city lights went thin. The stars were what they are out there, not symbols, just the actual stars, which is enough. Orpheus had the underworld, I had Bob's car and a flashlight from a junk drawer. It's not so different going somewhere on the say-so of a plan you can't abandon. The thing about a mission is it makes the ordinary sacred. The parking lot, the waiting, the half-eaten apple on the dashboard, all of it matters now. I thought about the 75 years stretched out ahead like that county road. All the things that haven't happened yet, patient as the stars, not going anywhere. You had a notebook full of contingencies and a theory about the way things connect. The landlord's name was Gerald, or a Gerald adjacent name, and you called him Sir, which surprised you both.
You were so good at being 23. The way you wore the plan like a good coat. I watched you calculate a getaway from a life that hadn't caught you yet.
October in the apartment off the highway. Your map spread out across the kitchen floor.
You moved the coffee cup to show me something that turned out to be New Mexico.
You were
So good at being 23. The way you wore the plan like a good coat. I watched you calculate a getaway from a life that hadn't caught you yet. You weren't running from anything. You were arriving at something you couldn't have named yet. The plan was just how you held it, still long enough to reach. You were so good at being 20.
find in a book. The bookstore closed at 6, we waited longer. The owner recognized him from the library. We drove 3 miles and then we pulled a U-turn and ate at the diner near the on-ramp. We were criminals in August. We had a plan and a borrowed vehicle. The whole thing felt impossible and real, like the kind of summer you'd find in a book. It didn't have to work to be the thing it was. The plan was just the reason we kept showing up. We were criminals in August. We had a plan and a borrowed vehicle. The whole thing felt impossible and real, like the kind of summer you'd find in a book. Bob said we could stay until October. His family owned the land, or someone did. There were actual birds in the actual morning. I hadn't been outside before 10 since I was 6. Bob's orchard, nothing to do. Bob's orchard, that's not quite true. There's peaches and the question of what's next, and the 3 of us, which is a kind of life. I learned the name of one of the other workers. He thought I was an idiot, which was fair. I lasted 4 days on the afternoon shift before I climbed back down the ladder from the ground. Bob's orchard, nothing to do. Bob's orchard, that's not quite true. There's peaches and the question of what's next, and the 3 of us, which is a kind of life. It wasn't running away. It wasn't arriving either. It was just the 3 of us with nowhere better to be. Bob's orchard,
and so are you. Channel 7 had a movie we half watched, the kind where someone learns a lesson near the end. The ice you got has melted in a bucket, but we still haven't slept, which is a choice. We found each other at the Economy Inn. The air was warm and the night had no agenda. I don't know what city this belongs to, but the room number is real, and so are you. 2 a.m., the highway distant, the fluorescent sign still buzzing. This is the kind of night that other nights refer to. We found each other at the Economy Inn. The air was warm and the night had no agenda. I don't know what city this belongs to, but the room number is real, and so are you.
We drew a map of the parking structure. We had a walkie-talkie from a thrift store. We used code names, his was Rocket, mine was something I've since blocked out. We were very serious about this. We had a timetable in a folder. We had matching hoodies from the outlet. I believed in it, which is the part I'm proud of. The folder had dividers and a timeline. Everything was color-coded, green and red. The green was go, the red was stop. Obviously, we lost the green somewhere outside Amarillo. We were very serious about this. We had a timetable in a folder. We had matching hoodies from the outlet. I believed in it, which is the part I'm proud of. Go ahead and laugh. I'd laugh at this too, but we believed something was worth planning for, and that's more than most people manage. We were very serious about this. We had a timetable in a folder. We had matching hoodies from the outlet. I believed in it, which is the part I'm proud of. Aye.
I missed the turn for Tucson twice this week. The second time I knew I'd missed it, and kept driving anyway to see what would happen. Nothing happened except more of the road. I always take the wrong exit. I always figure it out after. There's a version of me somewhere who got off at the right place and stayed.
waitress who recognized nobody. I ate the same thing I ate 2 states ago. It tasted like doing this for years. I always take the wrong exit. I always figure it out after. There's a version of me somewhere who got off at the right place and stayed. I'm not unhappy, I'm just moving. There's a difference that I keep forgetting. I always take the wrong exit. I always figure it out after. There's a version of me somewhere who got off at the right place and stayed.
I got your letter from the county facility. 1 page, your handwriting, trying hard. You said the food was fine and not to worry. You were worried, and every word. This is what loyalty does to the body. You wake up with someone else's morning. You carry the weight of a plan you didn't write and call it your own, which is how it works. I drove up on a Thursday with the papers. The guard at the desk had a name I've since forgotten. You look the same, except you didn't. Your eyes have been somewhere I haven't been. This is what loyalty does to the body. You wake up with someone else's morning. You carry the weight of a plan you didn't write and call it your own, which is how it works. I didn't go because you asked me. I went because it didn't occur to me not to. That might be love, or just how friendship works when it goes long. This is what loyalty does to the body. You wake up with someone else's morning. You carry the weight of a plan you didn't write and call it your own, which is how it works.
The He had the kind of face that wants to be given a mission. Even here, even now, even walking to the car. We'd had the plan so long it felt like weather, the kind you stop noticing because it's always there. He handed me the list before they came for him, folded into eights the way a child would do it. But then he ran, not away, just ran. The field so open it demanded something, and he answered with his whole body. You could see he had no destination, that the running was the only place he was going, and his face when he was running. God, you don't see joy like that in many places. But then he ran, not away, just ran. The field so open it demanded something, and he answered with his whole body. The road bends, but the road is always straight. The radio found a station and then lost it. The feeling in my chest is not a feeling, it's a location somewhere past the ribcage. New Mexico, slowly, the sky too big to name. New Mexico, slowly, I'm somewhere in the same. Off the asphalt in a curtain. You can drive through it or let it drive through you. I've been counting seconds since Albuquerque. I stopped counting, which is the same thing. New Mexico, Pacific air and the sound of gravel and something I'll forget to remember. New Mexico, slowly, the sky too big to name. New Mexico, slowly.
brought the towels at 4 in the afternoon. I said a word that wasn't yours. You smiled the way you smile at weather, not at me, but I was there. I don't know how to say your name right. I've been practicing since I saw you. Something in the middle of the word is the part I keep getting wrong. Courtyard around 8. You were folding something by the stairs. I stood with my hands doing nothing. The jasmine smell coming off the wall. I don't know how to say your name right. I've been practicing since I saw you. Something in the middle of the word is the part I keep getting wrong. By the time I got it right, started teaching me a different word. I didn't need to understand it to know it meant stay. Everything looked like a painting of itself. All the colors gone from whatever this is. The sun takes it and doesn't give it back. You told me we were going somewhere beautiful. I think we've been postcard in the desk from 1987. Someone named Cecilia having a wonderful time. The pool was closed for reasons no one at the front desk could quite explain. All the colors gone from whatever this is. The sun takes it and doesn't give it back. You told me we were going somewhere beautiful. I think we've been there. The afternoon goes on forever here. That's either the worst thing or the only thing. All the colors gone from whatever this is. The sun takes it and doesn't give it back. You told me we were going somewhere beautiful. I think we've
He had the kind of hands that apologize before they touch anything. Room 7, September, a Tuesday afternoon. He said thank you the way someone means it. She understood before he spoke, the way you understand a weather pattern. Not the words he used, but the shape of the thing. The fact that he looked directly at her. He came back with a phrase he'd written phonetically on the back of a napkin in blue pen. She read it and she laughed, not at him, the way you laugh when something finally lands. She understood before he spoke, the way you understand a weather pattern. Not the words he used, but the shape of the thing. The fact that he looked directly at her. There's a version of love that works without translation. Something in the room that both of you already know. She understood before he spoke, the way you understand a weather pattern. Not the words he used, but the shape of the thing. The fact that he looked directly at her. Television hum is almost musical if you let yourself stop noticing it. The light in here is doing what light does when nobody's watching it closely. I'm not sad, I'm somewhere past the question. Somewhere the summer put me down. Summer put me down. This is not waiting. This is the feeling itself. The heat holds you like something you agreed to.
Mama put me down.
You sent a photograph at midnight. The location data said somewhere in Texas. The light in it was the orange of a motel sign, and you were smiling at something off to the left. Long distance from somewhere warm, I keep the photo open on my phone. The version of you in that parking lot is 400 miles from where I'm standing. I called at noon, but you were driving. I heard the highway in the background noise. You said you'd call when you got somewhere. I'm still learning what somewhere means to you. Long distance from somewhere warm, I keep the photo open on my phone. The version of you in that parking lot is 400 miles from where I'm standing. It's not loneliness exactly, more like knowing the exact address of where something good is happening without you. Long distance from somewhere warm, I keep the photo open on my phone. The version of you in that parking lot is 400 miles from where I'm standing.